Welcome everyone. Today, my special guest is P. Lonnie Urbe, and she is one of the most positive and upbeat people I've met in a long time. And the reason we met, and I quickly was, I don't know, I felt so much joy, is because we met during a networking event and she drew on her face. And she'll tell you a little bit more about that in a little bit. But it was such an effective demonstration, and we'll go into that a little bit more. But P. Lonnie, welcome. I'm so glad to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, listen, P. Lonnie, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you were born and raised in Hawaii. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, yes, I was born and raised in Hawaii. I was on Oahu, born and raised there. And then we eventually moved, me and my husband and our little daughter at the time, to the Big Island. So I live on the Hilo side with the volcano and all that kind of cool stuff. We're just right up the hill from that.
Okay. And I think you went to BYU. Did I say that correctly? And you earned your bachelor's?
I did. So I attended BYU-Hawaii and I earned my bachelor's in history, and then I did education as well. So yeah, I did a bunch of things with that.
We share something in common. We're both former educators, and so that, I don't know, I have an affinity for educators, and I think educators that go into business, that's it can benefit the people we serve better, because we want to make sure that they understand what it is, the product or service we're offering. Now, tell us a little bit about your missionary work. And didn't you live in Japan for just a little bit?
I did. So I lived in Nagoya, Japan for about 18 months, where I taught about, the gospel of Jesus Christ to the Japanese people. It was one of the most amazing experiences I ever had. So I definitely had to learn and speak Japanese, kind of like instead of getting water through, one of those nice little hoses at your house. Yeah, I kind of got it through like one of those fire hoses at the fire truck, kind of just gets at you, right? So it was like sink or swim, there you go. Learn the language and help the people. So, but it was the most amazing experience.
Wow. And so you had to learn the language too?
Yeah, I had to learn the
Wow.
language and teach in the language, and it's been the most beneficial part of my life.
Oh, wow. Listen, I would love to learn another language that I can actually use. I had
Yeah.
4 years of Spanish, but I speak very little. All right, now tell us a little bit about the farming and sustainability piece that you're really passionate about.
Oh yeah, that's a huge reason why we moved up from Oahu to the Big Island of Hawaii, because here we are off grid, meaning we don't have electricity hookup. Everything comes through solar that gathers in our battery, and that's how we run our house. So we have the light and things like that from the batteries, and we do water catchment, so no water from the county or the city. We just collect it from the rain. We do hydroponics, aquaponics. So we grow everything that we can to sustain ourselves and provide this opportunity for our kids. So we have 24 acres. I mean, the whole farm thing. So horses and sheep and chicken. My husband kills and hunts wild pigs and things like that for our family. So yeah, totally like going from the city to like totally farm life is been a huge interesting thing for me, but I love it now as opposed to before. So yeah.
Right, I would imagine that would be a transition.
Oh, major. I couldn't even like touch the chicken egg because it does not look like what it does in the store. It's not. So don't have that false hope that, yeah, I can raise chickens and have eggs. Yeah, wear a glove. Wear a glove.
Oh, but I know they must taste so amazing. Farm fresh eggs.
Yeah, totally different
Wow.
taste. Yeah.
And you're really walking the walk. So tell our audience a little bit about how we met. The education piece and the business piece. We were at a networking event, and Piilani drew on her face. Tell us a little bit about why you did that, and how quickly, right? It changed. I was
right. So I love that demonstration because it's the most effective. Everybody knows Sharpie pens. I mean, in growing up, right, you probably had somebody draw on your face while you're sleeping or in college or whatever the case may be, and you can't get it off right away because it's permanent. So our cloths are amazing. They remove up to 99% of bacteria on any surface, including your face. So you don't have to worry and wake up with Sharpie.
right. And those cloths that Piilani's talking about, I was already familiar with her business, her company, because of an experience in public school infrastructure. And so, but I had never seen that demonstration. And when I met Piilani, I told her, because Piilani will tell you that those cloths and water, right? Water clean so well and so effectively. And it was hard for me to believe too. But when I saw her take the permanent marker off with the cloth, I said, oh my goodness. I said, we have to talk. And so then offline, we talked a little bit about how my husband likes to clean windows with these cloths, but he liked to clean windows before, but now it's 1,000 times better because, and I caught him, right? I caught him the other day
Yes.
and he was using the cloths. And then we purchased the product with the mop and water, right? That's effective.
Right.
But what I want people to know a little bit, tell us a little bit about why the cloths and the water work so well. It's so effective. What can people really expect from them?
I love the fact that you don't have to take out your Windex or your Clorox bleach or any other kind of chemical, that you really can use just water and a cloth. So what's the amazing part? It's not like your average microfiber. It has this antibacterial agent, silver agent, that's embedded in the fibers, which helps to inhibit the growth of mold, bacteria, and fungus on any surface, as well as for the cloth. So it self-purifies, it self-cleans, and then when you wet it, it actually activates that silver and allows you to remove those things from any surface. So it's kind of a revolutionary, like really cool thing that you could just use and not have to worry. I use it to as an extra chore for my kids. Oh, you got to go clean the windows. So take the cloth. I don't have to worry about them finding the right chemical, finding the right spray. No, I just water in that cloth, and that's it. Really easy, really quick. And then, of course, you don't have to buy all those chemicals. You're gonna have to buy it all the time just to keep up, whereas the cloths last for years.
Right. And there's a couple components about that. One, it reduces expenses for families, right? But two, and I'm going to go here a little bit, is none of us really want to breathe in something that's identified on a label as fragrance, and we don't want to. And what does that mean anyway when we see fragrance on the label? Well, it often, most frequently means that it's a complex cocktail of synthetic chemicals. And what I want to make sure the audience knows is that these cloths, these products that Piilani can help you with, are effective, they're efficient, and they work with water. And so we don't need to guess, if we see the word fragrance on a particular chemical, what in fact is happening. In many cases, those chemicals contain something called a phthalate. And those phthalates have been shown to cause sperm damage. They build up in human tissue. They interrupt hormones. There's some known health issues with chemicals. And the truth is, we have found that using the water, there's no residue left, so the items stay cleaner longer. The chemicals in laundry detergent or the cleaner for the window or whatever often will leave a residue, which then comes along and attracts more dust and dirt. And then Piilani, tell us a little bit about these 5 products that, they reduce approximately 80% of your household needs. I want people to reach out to you and ask for guidance and help.
That's exactly how I feel too. I mean, being a former teacher, I'd rather educate people than anything, and let them decide. And so these 5 products that we have will cover everything from cleaning your bathtub to even washing your dog. So we have 5 things. We have our laundry detergent, we have our Enviro cloth, our window cloth, we have a cleaning paste, and of course, we have a dust mitt. So all 5 of those things will essentially replace everything else that you need to clean your home, even cleaning your clothes, right? So I love that they all have dual purposes. You don't need to only use, like, for example, our laundry detergent. It can act as a multi-purpose cleaner. You just dilute some of that in some hot water in a spray bottle, and you can use it to take off things on your walls, things in it, just everywhere, as well as washing your clothes. So there's a multi-purpose of uses for them. Your imagination's the limit on how you want to use it and try it out. But I love that part because I don't need to have a ton of things under my sink waiting, to use, have my children use. It's just all right there, 5 things, and that's it.
Yeah, it's such a big deal. I want people to reach out to P. Lonnie, and we have 2 ways to do it because this is really important. So you can connect with P. Lonnie through email, which is on the screen below now, and she also has a private Facebook group where she likes to educate people as well. Do you want to comment a little bit about your group? I'm in the
Oh,
group, and I really appreciate it.
Oh, awesome. So my group is called Safer Cleaning with PE. In there, I give tips and tricks and things that other consultants have tried, other customers have tried, you can try in your home. Yeah, of course, we have specials and deals that Norwex offers as well. And then, of course, we just kind of connect. It's all about connecting with others and education and just getting people to know that there is alternative, as opposed to always being told you must use this, you must use this, but there's always safer alternatives instead of using what they tell us.
That's right. And I really want the audience to know that being skeptical and open is the best place to be. And that these products work, and that we've gone on to purchase others like what she named, the dust mitt and the mopping, right? With the pads, and to watch the difference cleaning the floors with water is huge. And we were concerned about our dogs, right? Their paws. We don't want our animals' paws to walk in remaining chemicals. We don't. And they lick them, they're sensitive. So being able to clean with these products and with water is such a beautiful gift. You want to add anything else, P. Lonnie? I'm so glad you joined us today.
Oh, I just want to say thank you so much, Dr. Pam. I got up this morning. I love in the morning, our outside is dark, and I'm glad you can't hear all of our cookies out there to make it a little harder for you to hear. But this is a great opportunity. I'm so grateful, and I just want to thank you.
Yeah, no, it's my pleasure. And I hope more people, we're going to educate more and more people that they don't need chemicals and that they can use these cloths. And it's so beautiful for the cleaning and the health of people, improved, healthy homes, right? I always say, clean better, breathe better, live better.
Yeah, perfect. I love that.
Please reach out. P. Lonnie's Facebook group is on the screen, as well as her email. And with that, I want to thank you. Have a great day, you guys.